plums straight off the tree. They're like very large grapes at the moment. This is a younger plum tree, I think probably 3 years old. And it's really thickening up. Looks nice. Another lovely plum. So yeah, hotbeds, or hotbed bins, I suppose we could say. Well done, there's my jumper. Side by side. That's the buzzard overhead. I was going to put a nice big sheet of plastic over there, but for now I'll just let the weather sort them out. Just the surface area isn't very big, but I think the heat and the day and the tin should warm up nicely and help those two to really start to get some heat in. So I'll leave those for a few days, and then, like I say, to get a larger surface area I'm probably going to build up with wood. I've got these wooden old scaffolding boards here, so I'm probably going to build up something, knowing me, with wood. I want it fairly high, so I'm not having to crouch down too far, so ideally something about that, 2.5 feet high, so it's easier to get into rather than something low to the ground. That will be good. Just a caveat as well, there are some large weed roots in there which I'm not going to be chucking into hotbeds or anywhere, but you can dig up your big perennial weeds like dock and nettle and throw them into the base of an old compost heap and let them rot down for a couple of years, and see how you get on with those, or throw them to your chickens. I'll eat them. Chickens will eat most things. That's some recommendation there. So yeah, I'm not going to show you all of the garden because there's areas that really do need tidying up. It's very much constantly a work in progress. The trees have done well, that's one thing I'm happy with. And one thing I must say is I planted these trees not just for the fruit and the insects, because we get a lot of blossom on them, and the birds obviously for the fruit, and all the mammals and things to live underneath them and round them. I planted them as well for my carbon footprint, so for all that time I've spent burning fossil fuels, this is my contribution in some sort of small way, as is growing organic food and cutting down the food miles on what I eat. Look at all those apples. Lovely. See you in a bit.